Uh, Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of What Are the Tops? And we are not talking about those kinds of tops. If you get that joke, yay. And if you don't get that joke, you're obviously not gay. And I feel so bad for you. But that's okay. We are now here today with Jayden, the man with the new beard. But hello, how are we?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Still in quarantine, even though technically no one's in quarantine anymore. Yeah, still stuck in the house, but finding fun and cool shit to do and keeping myself busy. But tonight, you guys, or today, depending on when you watch this video, we are discussing the musical catalog of Mrs. Kehlani. Kehlani. Is it Kehlani or Kalani?
I think it's Kehlani. I think that's what Grandpa in that one song, but I couldn't really tell you.
The opening to You Should Be Here.
You know, she's like 24, 25. Well, yeah, when I first listened to her, I thought she was like 24, 25, and that was probably like a solid 3 to 5 years ago.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh shit, she's 25. She was like, not that she looks old.
No.
She sounds older.
Yeah.
So I assume she was like 28 to 30.
When her intro to You Should Be Here, when she talks about like I've had like more in my life than like most people have, but before like the time I was even able to like buy alcohol, I thought she was like almost 21, but she was like 19 or something like that.
Ah, so she had a fake ID. It's crazy. She's 25. I wonder how old her baby daddy is because he's hot.
I didn't even know she had a baby daddy. I thought it was the surrogate.
Ah, his name is Javon, which makes us perfect for each other. But,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, his name's Javon, and he's like a guitar player, and he's like very, very nice, smooth. I'll send you his Twitter. Yeah, I'll send you the Twitter. But now on to what we believe Kehlani's top 15 songs are. You guys know the drill. The guest goes first with putting forth their top 15. And then my old ass, who's always on the camera, goes second with putting forth my top 15. And then we combine to make a final top 15. And then there's going to be a curated playlist for you guys to all listen to. And yeah. So, Jayden, take it away. What are your top 50? What is?
RPG.
RPG. Is that from While We Wait?
Yeah, the Kehlani Black combination. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. Footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
You Should Be Here.
Yeah, baby.
The Way, which is the first Kehlani song I ever heard. Down for You.
That's actually probably one of my favorite Kehlani songs.
Niggas.
Which I love.
24/7. FWU.
Another one of my favorites.
Toxic. Nunya.
Mm-hmm.
And Can I.
All right. This is a pretty solid list, actually. Let's go through my top 15. FWU. Down for You. Also where I got put on to BJ, the Chicago Kid. The Way.
We're 3 for 3 so far.
Actually, we're going to keep doing good. Fourth one is You Should Be Here. Distraction.
It almost made my list.
It was too catchy to not make the list. Peace of Mind. I have the chorus. Said I'm trying to break off a piece of mind. And that's like it's a great song. Great. But my seventh one is Advice. Great, another great song. Keep On. Nunya, Nights Like This. 11 is Can I Change Your Life? Bad News. Everybody's Business. 15, Feels.
Okay.
So first and foremost, we both have Fuck With You, Down For You. Yeah, that song's stuck in my head now. The Way. You Should Be Here. I feel like that's one of her songs where she puts forth her best vocals too. Nunya, Can I? How didn't Honey make my list? I'm actually kind of shocked I didn't put that one down.
It's never too late to add to the final top 15.
And like it might make it. It might make it. Honey's like a good song. I think Honey just got so played out for me. I feel like Honey is probably one of her most mainstream songs, maybe. But like in the sense of like it didn't get radio play, but I think it was like a very popular song amongst people who are familiar with Kehlani, but also not familiar with Kehlani.
Her one with Keisha Cole was the same way.
I also don't care for that song. I think also that's just like the controversy behind that song is just a lot. And then I was like, that song didn't even do that great for there to be so much controversy. Bonnie did an interview with The Breakfast Club where she was talking about it, and she was like, that song didn't even do that well for everyone to be so up in arms about it.
Yeah.
So,
and she was promoting it heavy.
Yeah, like it was supposed to do really good, and it's a good song, but like it ain't great.
I think the best thing about your list is that it makes me double think my list a lot.
Hey, that's what I set out to do, get people thinking. I feel like my list does a good job of listing out a lot of her like hits and also kind of like her sleeper hits. What songs on your list that aren't on the final top 15 are songs we're going to very much push for them to make the final top?
Personal, because it might be my favorite Kehlani song. Yes.
Yeah, Honey. Anything.
I like Toxic because it's a good intro.
Toxic is also a good one. I'd say Definitely Feels.
I think it's a fair choice. It gets a little repetitive for me.
I think that's maybe what I like. It's catchy. I definitely say Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind is one where I'm just like, I really would want Peace of Mind on there. But I would say another one would probably be Advice. I love that song.
SSS is just.
It's good. I think maybe it's too long.
Yes, I think that's its only problem. The back end songs I could do without. That and Miseducation of Lauryn Hill are like the albums that like help to get me recentered.
All right. I haven't listened to Miseducation of Lauryn Hill in a minute, but Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite albums. I would say out of Kehlani's album, I think I said it earlier, You Should Be Here is my favorite Kehlani album. I liked While We Wait. It was cool. It was good until it wasn't. It was good until I just stopped listening to it. So like it was a good album. It's not one of those albums that I've like gone back to listen to.
For me, it was like at first I was kind of like about it, but the more I listened to it, the more I liked it, and then I haven't really touched it too much since.
Yeah, I think I've maybe listened to it 3 times, but that's usually the amount of times I listen to an album to figure out if I like the album. So like after the 3rd time, I was like, oh, it's good. It's not like great. I'm not gonna keep listening to it, but like I like it. And I think also in that album, I really liked her features. Like I love Janae Aiko. I love Tory Lanez. Those are like her 2 big ones. Those are like the 2 that everybody was talking about when she announced. Because a song with her and Janae Aiko is just actually that's another song. Her Janae Aiko song, Change Your Life. I would say Change Your Life would go on there for me.
How do you feel about her song with Tiana Taylor?
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Are you the same way? And it's, you know what? I wanted to like it.
Yeah, not even the music video did it for me.
Yeah, the music, and like, the music video is basically Kehlani and Tiana Taylor doing the do. And I, like, it was just kind of like, all right, this isn't necessarily doing what I thought it would do.
I don't think they complement each other well enough.
That could, yeah. I feel like
yeah, but
I feel like Kehlani is I feel like she's a very subtle sexy.
Yes.
In the sense of like, I just feel like how I've seen her carry herself, it's like she knows she's a bad bitch, but she's very subtle and kind of quiet about it. Tiana is like I'm a bad bitch and I'm gonna tell you I'm a bad bitch, which you would think opposites attract, so maybe they should complement each other, but I don't know. It wasn't doing anything for me. I didn't care for the song that much. I had a friend who tried to get me to like the song, and I was like, I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Don't know if I can do it. But I would say Peace of Mind, Advice, Change Your Life, and then like maybe on nights like this, possibly.
I think it's a solid 13 or 14 on the list. It's her biggest song.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
For most play on Spotify.
On some nights like this, I can I might put nights like this. I would say honey for number 8 if you want honey. Uh honey, bada bing, bada boom. So are you cool with toxic at number 9? Down you made me a fool for you. That was she was really talking her shit on It Was Good Until It Wasn't. It Was Good Until It Wasn't was to Kehlani how Beyonce's self-titled was to Beyonce. Like it was like I feel like It Was Good Until It Wasn't was like Kehlani's like sexy, sexy album. But like still a little like some things here and there that are like still like her telling the truth on some shit. Footsteps, footsteps. Music Soul Child.
The beat, man, it's just so relaxing.
I feel like While We Wait in itself is a very relaxing. I wouldn't call it an album, maybe an EP. Didn't she call it an EP?
Or a mixtape.
Number 10, Footstep. 11, I think we can both agree Nights Like This should go on there.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's gonna be my cat, like a little phrase. Litty titty. I would really like Peace of Mind. Gonna break up a piece of mind. That really speaks to life, I feel like, right now. Trying to find a peace of mind, but we're in a quarantine and shit's hard. Advice, change your life and feels.
Feels are personal. I think Personal has one of Kehlani's best rap verses.
Is that the they sleeping, they sleeping, I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping on me? Personal, yeah. It's a good one. I love Kehlani. She's so cute and has a lot of tattoos and she's a mom. I'd say personal over feels. Only because I really want advice and I really want to change your life. Because I just feel like her song with out there. I feel like her song with Janae Eiko has to make said list. Okay. We have our top 15. This is going to be an interesting list though, and I'm so curious as to if people will say something about it. Because so we have FWU, which I don't know if a lot of people know about that song.
It's her first big song.
I feel like people who I've talked to when I mention FW or when I play FWU, a lot of people are like, "Oh wait, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Kehlani." And they're like, "Oh, really? What album is it from?" And I'm like, "This is like her, not her first song, but like the one that slightly put her on." Like gave her like first streaming numbers.
She's like 17 or something.
Well, I don't know. You just told me she was 20. She's 25 now. So I'm very curious as to how old she was during the recording of some of this music. I thought Mama was 30 years old.
Yeah, I thought she was a solid 27, 29 range.
So how fucking old is YG? Because if she's 25, YG, I'm assuming YG is 27. Oh, he's 30. And he acting a damn fool and she has her life together somewhat. Neither here nor there. YG, please don't come for me. Ugh. But so our top 15 is 1, FWU, 2, Down For You, 3, The Way, 4, You Should Be Here, 5, Keep On, and You Just Keep On Taking Me Back. Great song. 6, Nanya, 7, Can I, 8, Honey, 9, Toxic, 10, Footsteps, 11, Nights Like This, 12, Peace of Mind, 13, Personal, 14, Advice, 15, Change Your Life. I love that 14 and 15 rhyme. Advice? Hey, you want some advice? Change your life. Mic drop. Dope. So that's our top 15. How are you feeling?
I think that's a comprehensive list of all types of what Kehlani is when it comes to big songs, to introspective songs, to raw emotions.
I think that this is the first list that I'm looking at. So this will be my 4th What Are the Tops, but this is the first list that I'm looking at where I like it, but there's still something where I'm kind of just like, I'm not sure. I think that's interesting. Cause like the other artists I've done are artists that I'm like super gung ho for. I love Kehlani, but like Beyonce, Erykah Badu, those are like artists where I'm like, Yo, Janae Aiko. But like this is the first list I'm looking at where I'm kind of just like I feel good about it, but I feel like it's not enough. But it's the top 15, and we have to stay to the top 15. Final top 15 for Kehlani's What Are the Tops video. I will put out a playlist which will be linked below this video. Of course, feel free to listen to it, feel free to comment, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe.
I really appreciate you asking me to do this.
Oh, no props. I'm trying to do it with friends who actually thoroughly enjoy music from the artists who we're talking about. So that's why I'm like reaching out to people and I'm like, who's an artist you would want to do? That'll be all. And until next time, bitches and gays, have a good day.